friends. Hey, how are you doing today? Hey. Anyway, listen, I had a little dilemma this weekend. I didn't know what to watch. I did not know what to watch. I sat there in front of the TV. I was watching YouTube for the longest time, and I was like, what do I watch? I mean, that seems to be a thing for a lot of people, okay? So I go in the living room, I ask the family, hey, you want to watch a movie as a family? You know, what should we watch together? And they're looking around at me, and I'll go pick something out. Now, listen, when you got a bazillion movies, it ain't that easy to go in and just pick something out. So I'm like yelling out, hey, give me a genre. Tell me what type of movie you want. You want a horror? You want a comedy? You want sci-fi? You want a family movie? What are you looking for? They're yelling out the comedy. They're all yelling out something different. So now here I am, sitting in the bedroom on a Saturday afternoon, staring at a wall of movies, and I'm like, what am I gonna watch? What can I watch? I'm looking around. I'm like, I could not figure it out. When I was talking 45 minutes later, they're all doing their own thing. They're watching TikToks and they're talking to each other. I'm sitting and I'm staring at this wall and trying to figure out what to watch, and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. So I get up. I go over to the TV. I go to YouTube again. I type in what to watch. That's what I type in, what to watch. I found out that there's not too many searches for what to watch, what movies to watch, or what to watch. There wasn't that much there. So I'm like, I'm going to make a video that people can go to and type in on their YouTube thing, what should I watch today? Or what movies to watch today? That was my plan. So I grabbed a bunch of movies that I know that I've watched a numerous amount of times, movies that I know I've watched with the family, movies that I know that I've watched. So that way maybe some other poor bugger that can't figure out what to watch can look this up and maybe find something in the $5 bin at Walmart or the $7 bin at Walmart, or stream something or order something on Amazon ahead of time or something like that. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I'm just like, there's nothing here. I can't find nothing. There's tons of top 10 but all the top 10s are all the same. It's like I know I should have saw Mrs. Doubtfire. I get it, but there's other movies out there. You know what I mean? I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire, but there's other stuff. Okay, so these are my movies to watch on a Saturday afternoon or a Saturday night when it's summertime and you got the window open or the air conditioner's on and you got that cool breeze going on. You're like, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to watch a movie. And I don't want it to be one of those movies where I got to think. I don't want no psychological thrillers or movies that I got to think. I don't want to think. I want to sit. I want to enjoy. I want to laugh and spend some time with my family. And these are what I picked for what you should watch. This is what you should watch. Okay, here we go. Well, this is my opinion, so you whatever. All right. Three Fugitives, starring Martin Short and Nick Nolte. This is an awesome family movie. I've been watching with my kids for years. And this is one of those movies that we would watch on a Saturday afternoon or on a Sunday night or a Sunday afternoon. So I figure this is something that you should watch. If you have not seen Three Fugitives, it is an excellent movie. It stars Martin Short, Nick Nolte. Did I say that already? Martin Short, Nick Nolte? Yeah, whatever. So anyway, Martin Short, rewind that. Nick Nolte just gets out of jail. He's a bank robber. And the cops escort him out of the joint, the penitentiary, the police station, the jail. And they escort him out of there because they're nervous because he's such a well-known felon, being known for robbing banks, that they think he's going to go rob a bank again. So they're like, we'll give you a ride to the bank because he had to cash his check that he received from the state for working in the jails, in the prison. They give him a ride. He goes into the bank, goes to cash his check. Martin Short is robbing the bank. He's robbing the bank because he's got a sick child that doesn't speak, and he wants to get a doctor to help her out, and he has no money, so he's robbing the bank. But unfortunately for him, he takes the Nick Nolte character as a hostage. Yes, I was going to say as a fugitive. No, as a hostage. He takes the Nick Nolte character as a hostage. And of course, when he brings the Nick Nolte character out, the cops don't believe that this little guy, Martin Short, is kidnapping this big Nick Nolte, and he's well-known bank robbing felon and everything. So the cops are after him. Now, I'll tell you right now, this movie is fun. It's a fun movie. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to laugh. If you have never seen it before, you are going to laugh. I mean, really, really laugh. It has, this is without a doubt, in my mind, probably one of Martin Short's funniest movies. He is just at the beginning of this movie when the bank robbery and everything. If you have never seen it before, I'll give you the guarantee that you will laugh. I mean, it's just funny. But as you go along, it has this whole thing where you meet the daughter, and so it's a comedy. And it has this like emotional attachment to it because this Nick Nolte character, he just got out of jail. He's got like a heart of stone, you know what I mean? He don't want to deal with these people. He don't want to deal with Martin Short. He just got out of jail. Now he's in the middle of a mess, but he starts to have an attachment to the Martin Short character, an attachment to the daughter, where he starts to care for them and tries to help them to do what he needs to do. And it's a good movie. It's definitely a movie that you should throw in on a side. I watch this with all my kids from 5 years old and up, you know what I mean? And we've never had any issues. There's might be a little bit of language, a little bit. It's rated. I was gonna shoot out PG. Actually, it's rated PG-13, but we're talking 1990s, 80s PG-13, not the stuff that you see nowadays. So this is very, very light compared to today's even regular TV. Watch it with your kids. They're going to love it. They're going to laugh. Three Fugitives. Next one I picked is Meatballs. Meatballs, yes! This is one of Bill Murray's first movies that he did. And it is a movie about a summer camp, okay? Now, what's better in the summertime to watch a movie about a summer camp? You know what I mean? It's a comedy about a summer camp. It's about the camp counselors. The camp counselors are all out of their mind. You got a bunch of guys that are all about the girls, and you got the girls that are all about the guys, and we got these relationships going on. But this was probably, next to Ghostbusters, I would have to say one of Bill Murray's, and Stripes. I'll throw Stripes out there too. I'm trying to think of other Bill Murray ones that's really. Actually, Bill Murray's pretty funny. So this is a lot of Bill Murray, but this was one of his early ones, and this is when you could tell that he's more out of control. You know, more hungry and everything. This is a young Bill Murray, but the premise of the story, very, very simple. Kid shows up at the camp, and he's not well liked. He doesn't fit in. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to fit in with his friends. Everybody else got their thing going on. He's not into sports. He's got nothing going. He's just a poor little guy. And the Bill Murray character befriends him and almost makes him into a hero by the end of this movie. So it is definitely an enjoyable Saturday afternoon movie to watch with your family. In general, this movie's rated PG. There is a few little scenes between the guy and the girl, but the comedic scenes is nothing so over the top. I would say that if you were going to watch this with your children, I'm thinking maybe 10 and up. It's got to be like a 10 and up type thing. Only because it does have 80s scenes in it with the males and females, you know, and it might be uncomfortable for some viewers under 10. That's what I would say. But hey, funny movie, Saturday afternoon. Enjoy it. That's a good one. Okay. Next movie. Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom is one of our go-to movies. Because this is one of my wife's favorite movies. I have no idea why. I've watched this movie numerous times throughout the years. It was one of Michael Keaton's earlier movies. The whole deal with this movie is the Michael Keaton character loses his job. His wife is forced to go back to work, okay? She was a stay-at-home mom. She's forced to go back to work, leaving the Michael Keaton character to have to take care of his kids, to have to take care of the house, to have to take care of things that are going wrong in the house. And he's doing all different kinds of... He's got a son that's attached to his blanket, and he's trying to get the son on it. Like, the normal things that a mother probably would be doing to help raise their kids if you were, like, a stay-at-home mom. But coming from a guy that spent most of his time with his children and being a lot of times a stay-at-home dad and taking care of his dad and learning, sewing their stuff and cooking their food and everything like that, I could totally relate to this movie. Matter of fact, my kids, they refer to me as the Fammy, the father mommy, because I do the sewing, I do the cooking, I do cleaning, I do a little bit of everything. You know, they had a broken teddy bear when they were little. You know, I was the one that sewed it. You know what I mean? It was just the way it was. I was good at sewing when I went to school. Wasn't good at football. Go figure. I don't know. But I can relate to the Mr. Mom story on this. It's funny. It's enjoyable. It's I would not put this to watch with small children. This is a good movie in the afternoon to watch with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. Sit down, put it on, watch it, and just kind of, if you've never seen it before, you will laugh. It's funny. It's a comedy, but it's 80s comedy, so it's a little bit dated. But it's good altogether. This is a Shout Factory select factory release, so it does have some extra stuff. You know how I feel about extra stuff. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love Mr. Mom. Good movie to watch with your family. All right, next one. Can't Hardly Wait. Can't Hardly Wait is a teen rom-com, star-studded adventure. We're graduating from high school, and they're all trying to find you got the losers at the party, you got the jocks at the party, you got the prom queen at the party, and it's parties going on, and there's all these little tiny stories going on with each character going on. It's like you feel for each character at a different location in the house. I mean, it's pretty much all geared around a house. It's all a house party going on, graduation house party. You got the girl trying to get the yearbook signed. Good comedy movie. This one I would say is a teen comedy movie. So if you have teen sons or teen daughters and you want to watch a movie in the afternoon, get your teens, tell them to put the phone down, stop TikToking and Facebooking and texting, whatever. If they can pick their heads out of the phone for about an hour and 45 minutes, they will laugh and enjoy this movie. But there's your goal. There's your goal right there, to get the head out of there. Because obviously nowadays, this is just my theory now. The attention span of a child or a teen nowadays is literally 2 to 3 minutes, would be my guess. Because YouTube ain't good enough anymore. Now it's TikToks. TikToks are like 1 minute, 2 minutes, or whatever, and that's their attention span. Anything longer than that, we lost them. So more than likely, I don't have teens watching these videos over there. These are all probably like people in their 20s, maybe older, maybe a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old switched this on by mistake. I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, to get my teens to get their heads out of their phone is a chore in itself. But this movie is a good movie. Definitely worth seeing with your family. Like I said, tell them, hey, put the TikToks away. They'll be there when the movie's done. These are memories, my friends. Come on.
What is wrong with everybody? These are memories frozen in time, people.
Come on, you gotta get the kids gathered together and your wife gathered together for an hour and 40 minutes or so. Spend some time together, man. Put the phones down. It's not good for your eyes. It's not good for your head. Stop staring into these little boxes and watch a movie. Put a movie on. What happened to the days when we used to watch movies together? They're gone. Wonder why? TikTok, Facebook, and some YouTube. It's like, how many videos can you watch? I mean, every once in a while you go, shut it down, watch a movie. Now I'm just upset. All right, next movie. Galaxy Quest. Yes, Galaxy Quest. This is a great movie to watch with your kids. There's nothing going on in this movie that is not appropriate. There may be a little bit of language there, but this is kind of like a Star Trek spoof. Star Trek spoof track. Why did I say Trek? Star Trek spoof, okay? It's kind of like what we really believe Star Trek to be. Because this is what I believe, is that from hearing things throughout the year, I know that a lot of the co-stars could not stand the William Shatner guy, because he said that he was into himself and he's all about himself, and they struggled with him throughout the years, and they wrote books about it. This is how I know it to be fact. Okay, that there was so many books written about what a inconsiderate, conceited person William Shatner was, and so this movie kind of spoofs that. That's what I get from this. You got the main character played by Tim Allen, and he's kind of like the William Shatner character. He was the head of this Starship movie, TV show, whatever, and everybody loved him, and he was all about himself. And then you got the the Alan Rickman character, which I would say would be his Spock. Okay, so you got he plays the alien character, but the thing is, and you got Sigourney Weaver, who is, I would say, the Uhura character. You know what I'm talking about. And this is kind of like, okay, the Star Trek is over, so their show is over. So they're all in a show together, and they make it quite clear that they were all in a show together. But what happens is the show is over, and now they're doing these conventions, the conventions that everybody goes to get the signatures of all the Star Trek fans. So they got the same kind of thing going on. So they're promoting their show, Galaxy Quest, and they're doing signings, and the William Shatner character has to get them all together, because that's how he makes his money now, because their careers are pretty much over, because the show's over. And what happens is aliens from another planet have been watching their show throughout the year, so they think that there's some kind of big starship controllers and defending the galaxy for years and years and years, but really they're just a bunch of actors. So the aliens come by, they abduct them, bring them up into outer space, and then all of the humor comes out after that. So it's a great movie to watch with your kids. It's got a lot of great different things going on, a lot of some CGI stuff, some funny CGI stuff. I'm not too big on CGI, but this works because it's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like a Marvel movie or whatever. Like that when they ruin the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like when they take like a CGI Hulk and I have a hard time with that. A CGI Yoda. There we go. There's my perfect one there. Listen, I like my Yoda puppet. I didn't need no CGI Yoda puppet. That drove me crazy. You know what I mean? I enjoy when they used to do practical effects, when they make the puppets, when they got the people working the puppets, when they got things going on. It just looked more realistic. Look at all the movies. Labyrinth, Star Wars, wow, what else? You know what I'm talking about. The practical effects stuff there, where you actually have to hire somebody to come in and build something with their hands and put it in the movie. Well, you don't get that in this, but the CGI works because of what type of movie it is. So, Galaxy Quest, good Saturday afternoon movie. And the last movie I have here is Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, yeah. It's a musical. I got it on my Saturday afternoon list because this is just a good musical to watch with your family. I would say this is a 10 up type thing. We got some swears in here. It is a musical. It is about a plant that grows and tries to eat everybody. This Blu-ray I thought was cool because you get two versions of the movie. You get the theatrical version, you get the director's cut version. The director's cut version I did not enjoy, did not like. It has a terrible ending as far as I'm concerned. The theatrical one, they had to cut it, so they decided to make it into a more happy ending. I enjoy the happy ending over the theatrical version, which the theatrical version, director's version, which the director's version, what I get from it was supposed to be taken from the Broadway play. It just has a terrible ending. If you're gonna watch it, watch the theatrical version. But if you don't know what Little Shop of Horrors is, about this guy, he's a kind of like a geeky guy. He's in love with his coworker. He finds this strange and interesting plant.
Excuse me, I couldn't help noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
And he brings it back, but unfortunately, the plant, it wants blood. It's after blood. The plant is here to take over the world. That's pretty much what the premise of this story is. And poor Seymour here has to feed the plant and so take care of the plant, because now that the plant is in the store, the store's doing a lot of business because the plant is so strange and interesting. It's bringing people in, and he's going on talk shows and he's doing radio shows, and everybody wants to see this plant. So he's got to take care of this plant. Unfortunately, in order to make the plant stay alive, he's got to go out and kill to take care of the plant. I'm not giving anything away. You're going to get this within the first half an hour of the movie. But it's a great movie. I'd say probably one of Rick Moranis' better movies. It's good. It's funny. If you have young kids, I'm talking. This one is probably another maybe 10 and up, I would say. I mean, it's got some stuff in it that's just might be over the top for the kid. I mean, maybe the way the girl dresses, maybe some of the stuff that the plant says. The plant does say a couple of swears during the songs, whatever, So if you don't feel comfortable with your kids hearing a couple of things or seeing a couple of things, keep them away. Okay, that's all I gotta say. But hey, my kids enjoy this movie, love this movie. I enjoy this movie. I saw this in the movie theater, loved it. Good musical, good Saturday afternoon movie to watch with your family. And with that said, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Go find a movie to watch with your family. Okay? Time is precious, people. Okay? It's ticking by, and you just sat here and watched me for whatever time it is. Now it might be time for you to shut this down and go find your family. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.